How much time till we're on?
We're on, Ron.
What?
We're on the air right now.
I'm ready.
Yo, can y'all hear me? Yo. What up? Welcome to Blues House. This is Blues News. I'm your host, Bloominati. Halloween edition. Yeah, man. Come on in. Yeah. So yeah, man, welcome to Blues News. This is Bloominati, man. This is your one-stop shop for urban pop culture news, man. Urban nerd pop culture news, excuse me. Like I said, I'm Bloominati today. We're gonna be talking about, is Wesley Snipes trying to take over for Mahershala Ali, and is he coming back as Blade? Is he coming back as Blade? That's what we're gonna be talking about today, ladies and gentlemen. Um, who we got in the building? We see we got Ty in the building. Ty, what up? Ty said, Blue, did you see the what if trailer that made Blade look like Ali? Did they? I saw it. Ty, I know you won't, Did they? I guess. I guess. This thing hot. I probably ain't gonna last the whole thing. Oh no, you know what? I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna see how long I'm gonna last doing this. Happy Halloween, everybody. Happy Halloween. Like I said, it's the Halloween edition. So let's get into it. Let's kick it off, man. Could Wesley, could he be making a comeback as Blade in the MCU? Or are the signs pointing to Wesley Snipes having a bigger role in the MCU than what we got previously from Deadpool and Wolverine? That is my question to you guys. Let's see if we can answer. Let's get into some things, man. Um, the legacy of Blade, played by Ali. I mean, not Ali, played by Wesley Snipes. It runs pretty deep, man, and I think a lot of people, when they hear Blade, they hear Wesley. They see Wesley. They only think of Wesley, right? And with him coming back in that Deadpool and Wolverine movie, I think it got a lot of people thinking, hey, maybe this guy, you know, maybe he can still do it. Maybe the homie Wesley can still get out there and whoop some ass. That's what they saying, right? You know, we're gonna get into some articles, um, and stuff like that. But it's just crazy, man. You know, he did the original trilogy, still widely revered today. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and like I said, we got his reintroduction into the MCU this past summer with Deadpool and Wolverine, and he killed it. I hate to say it, he really did his thing in that. But can he come back? Can he maintain that? Should he maintain that? Should he come back into the MCU and take on the Blade character again? And what would that look like? Right? What would that look like? Does matter of fact, another thing, does Wesley Snipes' Blade fit with the MCU aesthetic? We just got the season finale of Agatha All Along. We just got that season finale. You know, it was mid for me at first. These last 2 episodes brought it up a notch. Like I said, I on Twitter, if you go look, I gave it a 7.5 overall. But it's the MCU aesthetic is very Disney. It's very, very Disney. Will Blade be able to fit in that? Will Wesley Snipes' Blade be able to fit in that? Let's get into this article, man. This is coming from Screen Rants, right? And it says, this is written by Felipe Renga. He says, I'm convinced that Wesley Snipes will play Blade again before Mahershala Ali joins the MCU. And this was published 2 days ago, just 2 days ago. And I know there's been some rumors floating around when it comes to the whole Blade situation. Mahershala Ali, they're talking about having a writer on board, new writer, that they're looking for a director. I believe it when I see it. I just think that's just propaganda as of right now, as of late. But let's get to this article. It says, I believe there's a big chance we see Wesley Snipes play Blade again before Mahershala Ali's MCU movie finally arrives. Snipes is one of the main actors responsible for live-action superhero movies taking off the way they did, eventually leading to the creation of the MCU, and they're not wrong in it. They are not wrong in that. From 98 to 2004, Snipes starred in the Blade movie trilogy, making the Daywalker known to non-comic book readers. A lot of people didn't even know who Blade was. They ain't know. The vampire hunter quickly became a popular character, even though Snipes' last Blade film, 2004's Blade Trinity, had its fair share of issues. Fans continued to ask for its return. So even with that movie, even with that last Blade movie, they wanted Wesley back. They wanted the homie Wesley to come back. And that finally happened. In the MCU of all places. Snipes playing Blade in Deadpool and Wolverine. This writer goes on to say, I enjoyed the actor's return as his iconic Marvel character, and I'm convinced we have not seen the last of Snipes' Blade. In fact, I think it's a huge chance that Mahershala Ali's Blade movie would not be released during the multiverse saga. And that has been a rumor floating around. They are pushing it back until after Secret Wars. I can see that happening. I think we can all see that shit happen. That's what they're doing. Now they're saying, you do this, Snipes could remain as the MCU's only Blade until this multiverse saga is finished, passing the torch to Ali when the franchise's next chapter begins in a few years. That could happen. That could most definitely happen. I don't see why that would be an issue. That can most definitely 1000% happen. Now, Blade's latest delay is not surprising. In a way, Ali's Blade has already appeared in the MCU as the character had a voice cameo in the Eternals. You know, post-credit scene or whatever. Just his voice. Hey, Mr. Whitman, you sure you want to be touching? You know what I'm saying? You remember that? However, they don't count it. They don't count that as the actor's debut as Blade, as Ali still needs to formally appear as the character on screen. And it seems like that might be still a long time from happening. Marvel Studios has delayed Blade indefinitely. They took it from that November 2025 slot. So if y'all saw what was released at the beginning of Agatha all along, the sizzle reel of what's coming in the MCU, you will see that Blade was nowhere in sight. No Blade on that release schedule. Now they say that update is surely negative, but it's not surprising. Blade has been met with different directors backing out, coming in, backing out, different writers, this script, that script, actors leaving. It's been a revolving door of chaos just to get Blade off the ground. Now, why is that, ladies and gentlemen? Why can't Marvel get Blade off the ground? Why you would tell you, hey, we just want Blade to be so good. We want it to be so good that we gotta do it this way. We gotta do it this way. We gotta take our time. Take your time, do it right. You can do it, baby. You know what I'm saying? They said they gotta take their time to get Blade right. Now, why? It doesn't take them that long to get somebody who swings a sword and kills vampires off the ground. I don't know. Y'all tell me what's going on. The Blade's production issues have been very public for some time now. It had no faith that Blade would be ready for the release. I didn't think it wasn't going to make that release date anyway. If people was thinking that it was going to come out November 2025, I got a bridge to sell you right now. And it extends all the way to Hawaii. You know? So Mahershala Ali's MCU debut has been in the works for 5 years. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Count them. With the actor having been announced as the MCU's Blade back in 2019 San Diego Comic-Con. Now, since then, it seems like no major progress has even been made with the film. Delays caused by creative reasons, the pandemic, the 2023 Hollywood strikes. This movie's been delayed from 2023 to 2024 to 2025, and now it has no release date whatsoever. Nothing, not a zero, zilch, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Blade has had several writers take a crack at the movie script over the years. Reports on the film store have ranged from Blade taking care of his daughter, ladies and gentlemen, to the movie being set in the 1920s, to Kit Harington's Black Knight playing a role in the film, and more. With replacement director Jan DeMage also choosing to lead this Blade movie in June. With so many of these issues over the years, no director has been attached. It's just delayed. They had to delay it. It made sense. They didn't have nothing. They don't have a script. They don't have a director. They barely got the actors. Remember, actors walked away. Actors walked away. They're going to say now, Mahershala Ali's Blade has still yet to debut. The MCU has already brought a version of the Daywalker to the big screen. We got Wesley Snipes as he returned in Deadpool and Wolverine. Now, by all accounts, Snipes and Ryan Reynolds, they clashed on the set of Trinity. We all know that. So seeing the two come together now in Blade and Deadpool was an exciting surprise. A lot of people were surprised by that. But Wesley didn't miss a beat. And I know a lot of people saying he's too old, but Wesley really didn't miss a beat. He really didn't. He was cool, scary, snarky. He was Blade. He stepped right back into that role like he had never left. Like he had never, ever left. They said Deadpool Wolverine made the right choice by bringing Snipes back. Every character who was in that group had a role to play, with Blade being the only one to come from his own successful movie series. He was they right. Out of that whole Resistance group, he was the only one to be successful. Now, with all the problems surrounding Ali's Blade, many fans have been asking since Deadpool and Wolverine was released for Marvel to keep Snipes as the MCU's Blade. So the fans out there, they asking. The fans want to see it. Marvel gives the fans what they want. They want to see Wesley back as Blade. And who can forget when Snipes said in Deadpool and Wolverine, there's only been one Blade, and there will only ever be one blade. Remember he said that? Remember he said that? He wasn't lying. He wasn't lying. Now, that line, I'm pretty sure it hit y'all a certain way. It hit me a little bit differently because I had watched an interview of Wesley. And that interview on that red carpet made it seem like he was coming for that role. He was coming for that role. Says despite being 62, Snipes showed in Deadpool Wolverine he could easily return his blade. Ryan Reynolds has also talked about a Logan-like send-off for Snipes' blade. Well, I would love to see this happen with the iconic Daywalker going out of the lead in the film. I'm convinced we still haven't seen the last of him in the MCU. Deadpool and Wolverine ended with Daphne Keene's X-23 having dinner with Deadpool's friends and Wolverine. Channing Tatum's Gambit return was later teased in a deleted scene. Come on. This leaves Jennifer Gardner's Elektra and Wesley Snipes' Blade without tease to return. However, X-23 and Gambit likely came back in future MCU projects. I can see an easy way to get the whole Resistance back in play. Avengers Secret Wars is said to be the end of the multiverse saga. That makes sense, right? Wouldn't that make sense? You got this multiversal Resistance already compiled together. It would make sense for them to kind of come back. It would make sense. I'm gonna take this mask off. Let me take this mask off. Woo. That mask was killing me, y'all. But yeah. So they say the movie features several multiversal characters, and the Resistance fan favorite status makes the team's return very likely. So I could see that happening. I could most definitely see it happen. So I think the Blade's delay could make Mahershala Ali skip the multiverse saga. And let me finish this. Says if you think Marvel were completely to drop Ali's movie, it would have done so already. Despite despite Blade being removed from the MCU's release schedule, I'm still confident the movie will eventually be made. So hey, they saying that just because it's not on the schedule doesn't mean that we won't get a Blade movie with Mahershala Ali. Maybe. However, it's looking more and more likely that after the multiverse saga is over. So after the multiverse saga is over, maybe we get the Blade situation. Maybe we actually get that movie. Now, Marvel still has 2 slots of unnamed MCU movies in 2026, February 13th, November 6th. If Blade was meant to be moved to one of them, I believe the studios would have announced that decision. I also believe that. A lot of people have been speculating, hey, maybe one of those slots belongs to Blade. But if it did, they would have just said, hey, let's put Blade at this slot. I think they don't have no concrete information on Blade. And I think it's just been removed indefinitely until they can figure out what the right move is for it to happen. Now, as it stands, it seems like Blade could be delayed to 2027 after the Avengers Secret Wars. As their untitled Marvel Studio project set up for July, November, or 2028, with Marvel recently adding 3 slots for MCU movies. If that was to happen, then Wesley Snipes would serve as the MCU's one and only Blade during the MCU saga. I'm sorry, during the multiverse saga. And to me, that makes sense. That makes sense. You can't get this Ali situation off the ground. You got Blade, Ali's Blade, rocking right now. Why not? Why not? Let's make that work. Why not? Now, this is another reason why I think that. Why I think Mahershala Ali is not necessarily out, even though I do think he has walked. I think he's walked, me myself. But I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt to Marvel and say that they still got it. He's still there. Give him the benefit of the doubt, saying he's still there. But this other that I saw, let me share this real quick. This also made me say that Ali is probably taking a seat somewhere, and Wesley is coming back. Says Wesley Snipes signs with Independent Artist Group. Right? He signed, and Wesley is out here making deals. Wesley is out here trying to get his groove back for the most part. That's what he's trying to do. Since Wesley Snipes, the actor perhaps mostly known for starring as the Vampire Hunter Blade, is ready to unsheath a new chapter in his Hollywood career, signed with Independent Artist Group for representation. So Wesley, I don't think Wesley has. Remember, Wesley has went through certain legal situations. You know, you really haven't seen him in too much stuff, and this could be one of the reasons why you really haven't seen him in too much stuff is because he hasn't had any representation. Maybe he's been represented by something smaller. Well, now it seems that he's signed with this group, this new group. Said the actor martial artist who reprised his Blade role to delight the fans of Summers' $1.3 billion grossing Deadpool Wolverine has an acting career that spans over 3 decades and reaches across genres. The actor gained notices from his 1990s work in dramas such as Jungle Fever, his influential crime movie New Jack City, comedic fare such as To Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar, and action flicks Demolition Man and Passenger 57. Blame seemed like an innocuous action thriller when it was released back in 98, but the movie, exuding through tough attitude and replete with one-liners, launched the trilogy. Right? We all saw it. Then he made a surprise cameo in Deadpool and Wolverine, and audiences hooped and hollered. They loved it. They loved it. When he came walking out, I know when I went to the movies, they were like, oh, we got claps, cheers, and jeers. Everybody was happy that Wesley showed up. They said back in 2000, the actor moved into indie actioneers, tried to spotlight the budding film industry in developmental countries, but did resurface in movies such as The Expendable 3s and Eddie Murphy's Dolomite Is My Name and Coming to America, as well as the Kevin Hart miniseries True Story. AIG hopes to build on to that rising momentum. Snipes has written an entrepreneurial track alongside his acting career and actively incubating several ventures in the tech space, including a mobile platform. IAG will work with the actor to supercharge the initiatives. The signing of Snipes continues IAG's sweep of big name and iconic talent that are getting second acts. Y'all hear that? That are getting second acts. Regina Hall, Sharon Stone, Natalie Emanuel, Mario Bella, William H. Macy, King Jeong, Marsha Gray Hayden, and director John Woo are among those that this scrappy agency has signed in the last few years. They're trying to get my man rehabilitated and bringing him back. I brought that up because it shows that, or it seems that you will start seeing more Wesley. And if I'm AIG, what better place than to go knock back on Marvel's door and say, hey, my client is ready to put the fangs back in. He ready to go now. I don't know what Mahershala Ali got going on. Salute to him. But my guy's ready right now. He ready. So I think, this is just blue talking, I think Wesley is he's trying to get his throne back. I think he's trying to get his throne back, and I think he will be showing up in some movies. He will be showing up in some movies. He will be showing up in some of these MCU joints. I don't know if he will get his own film, That I don't know. But I can most definitely see the homie showing up. Right? Now, how do you make him show up? Like that's that. Now the question is, how do you make him show up? And we talked about how do you connect these now? We're working in the multiverse right now, right? That's what we got going on. We talked about the resistance, the you know, the resistance that was in Deadpool and Wolverine. That's the perfect play. Is it not? Is that not the perfect play? Bring them in. They're already suited for the multiverse saga thing that's going on. If we get more Deadpool, we get more Hugh Jackman, we get more Blade, we get Gambit, we get X-23, we get Elektra. It would write itself for the most part. It would write itself. At least I think so. I wish I could find the interview where Wesley, he doesn't necessarily take a shot at Ali, but the way he talks is like, yeah, I'm coming back. I'm coming for that crown. Hey, whatever y'all doing with Ali, respect to him, but I'm not Ali. I'll show y'all how to really get down with Blade. I don't need, because that's another thing too. And this ain't no shot at Mahershala Ali, but Wesley made those movies. He produced them. He didn't direct them, but he produced those movies. That was under his production company. He knows exactly what it takes to get a Blade film off the ground, not just from an actor standpoint, but from a producer standpoint. So I think it would be easy for him to just slide in. I think it'd be real easy for him to slide in. You know, that's what I think. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. And we know he want to return back to the role. He want to be, you know what I'm saying? Him talking about it the way he talks, even that announcement. If you go to his Twitter page right now, Daywalker click, like everything with him is Blade. Everything right now is Blade for him. And if he comes back, it could have major implications for the future of the franchise. It could pave the way for getting this supernatural side off the ground with the zombies and werewolves and vampires and things of that nature. Could also help with some much needed diversity that Marvel is just lacking in it. I'm talking real diversity, not the force, not the shoehorn, real diversity. Not, oh, let's go get a black actor, make him play a white character. And so, and salute to those brothers and sisters who do that. Old girl who did Jenny Kale, she did a great job. I can't think of her name right now, from Agatha All Along. Great job. I'm always going to salute and applaud a brother or sister getting a job. So when I speak about the race swaps, it's never at the detriment of the actor or the actress. It's never at the detriment of them. I only speak on a race swap because at the end of the day, they put that back in the closet. And then they pull the original out, the white counterpart. Not even counterpart, just the original. It's not a counterpart. It is what it is. They always pull them back out. It's not permanent. So that's why I speak up, because it's not permanent. Not saying that whoever that actor or actress is can't act or doesn't even play a good whatever that role is. I just know at the end of the day, they're going to put that character back into the freezer, fridge, closet, whatever you say, and pull that white woman or white man back out when it's all said and done. But when you get a chance to push somebody like Blade, who is an original black character, you don't have that issue. You don't have that issue. You know? And I just think the fans want it. That's another thing, too. I think the fans want to see a little bit more. I think they don't mind if y'all not ready for Ali, Marvel. If y'all haven't come to terms, if the script isn't right, y'all don't have the writers nor directors. I think the fans are like, all right, put that on the back burner then. Since you say you want to make it perfect, make it perfect. But in the meantime, in between time, give us the homie Wesley. Give us the homie Wesley. I think they want to see Wesley back. Now, y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all want to see Snipes back as Blade? Be for real. Or do you think Marvel should go in a whole different direction anyway? Y'all let me know. Let's see what these comments say. See what these comments say. Professor Film Fan, what up? He's a nice man. Yeah, I had to take that off though, man. Had to take it off. I said, damn, I gave Agatha a 4 out of 10. Depends on how you look at it. I'm not bad. Look, I'm gonna tell you this: 4 out of 10. I'm not mad at that score. If somebody said I'm giving Agatha a 4 out of 10, I am not mad at that score. That score is not gonna make me be like, "What, a 4 out of 10? Get out of it!" Nah, that ain't gonna. Nah, I can rock with a 4 out of 10. If for me, it pushed it up to what I gave it, the 7.5. Because they, the twist at the end. Now it did the cliche fight at the, the Marvel fight at the end and things of that nature. But I thought they did like a triple entendre. It's Agatha all along. That's the name of the show. Come to find out, it was Agatha all along. Right? And if you've watched the show, I don't want to give it away because, spoilers and things of that nature. But if you watch the show, you understand what I'm saying. If you've watched the show, I shouldn't be messing with this while on screen, but it was in my way. But if you watch the show, you get exactly what I'm saying. Was never a big fan of Wiccan and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Cool, but wasn't never a big fan. But other than that, I like the wrap up. I thought it stuck the landing. It did what it was supposed to do. So I'm cool with it. I am cool with it. So Ali will be the main Blade for sure. Look, I'm not gonna argue the fact whether he is or he isn't. All I'm just saying, in the meantime, I think a deal is being worked out, and I think I think Wesley is trying to get his throne back. I think he's trying to get on board. Pam, what up? Pamson never thought Blade should have been in the multiverse. MCU needs to go on forward, walk and chew, hinging most of the MCU movies on the multiverse. Hey, you already know how I feel, Pam. I hated the multiverse from the jump. I thought it was going to lead to lazy writing and just bad production and things, and that's exactly what they got. That's exactly what we got from, you know what I'm saying? So I have never been a fan of it. Hero, what it do? So Mahershala Ali is gone. It's been 5 years. He should move on. I think he has. That Jurassic Park ain't looking too bad. That Universal money ain't looking too bad over there. I'm telling you. Nope. It's crazy work. Nasty work. Nasty. So Wesley trying to make another comeback after a comeback. Hey, why not? Look, I just was in a $1.3 billion movie. And I was a big part of why that $1.3 billion was even there. It's time to reach for that, you know what I'm saying? Let me get back out here. I think it's the perfect time to be out here. Wesley, what, he's 60? How old is he? 60 what? 63? 61, something like that? It's the perfect time. It's easy money right now. Easy money. Go over here to Marvel, sign this deal, do some Netflix straight to, you know what I'm saying, first look deals or whatever, get back into the action side of things. Wesley could be right back. Now, I ain't going to say on top, but he could be right back in that range to where you're seeing him a lot more. He just need to be back outside. Ty's so optimistic, man. Ty, I love you, dog. I love you, boy. Ty says that what if trailer confirmed to me that Ali would be the main Blade. I love you, dog. Your optimism is what keeps this channel alive, man. You so optimistic. So optimistic. I hear you. She says, unless you die in real life, your character is black. Hey, recast the child, man. You're right. If you die in real, don't die in look. I don't want to sound morbid or nothing. But if you playing a character in Marvel and he's a black character and you end up dying in real life, they will kill that character. Not only will they kill him, they will have a funeral for him. And they would make people pay to come to that funeral to watch them kill the character that you worked so hard to play. They will do that. That's Marvel's MO. So if that could pull off an Ultimate Universe. Can you expound on that, Blurdy? I'm missing what you're saying. If that could pull off an Ultimate Universe. Expound on that for me, please. Pam, so I enjoyed Agatha. Great October movie, 7 out of 10. Yeah, see, I'm not mad at that neither. It's what I get. I'm seeing a lot of people giving it to me. Now, this is all subjective. It's all subjective. But when people start in that 8.5, 9 range, I seen some people, oh, it's a 10. Nah, it's not no 10 now. Once you get over 8, to me, you reach. That's just to me. That's just to me. And I, middle-aged black man. So, she said, I still need to see the last episodes. However, I rather enjoy Agatha, even though I wasn't checked for. Yeah, and I think that's the one thing, too. I think Agatha kind of surprised me, because I wasn't checking for it neither. So it relatively surprised me, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. I'm glad it surprised me. That's a good thing. Yeah, no, I know he's been working. I know he's been back outside, but I'm talking back outside. I'm talking about, when that run that he had, look, man, I'm a sucker for, I'm a nostalgia bait sucker. They'll get me anytime, you know what I'm saying? So I foresee a whole bunch of runs coming. I foresee Martin Lawrence having a comeback run. I foresee Wesley probably having a comeback run. A lot of this now, you know what I'm saying? This nostalgia, it's gonna kick in. And I think you're gonna get like a 5-year run of these people knocking out movies. And it's easier now, you know what I'm saying? With the access is easier. Netflix, you know what I'm saying? Paramount, all these streaming services, it just makes it easier for the comeback to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just makes it easy. Imagine that, and this is when I look at like Adam Sandler, right? Adam Sandler, if y'all know, you know, he had a major run in the late 90s, 2000s, major run. Happy Gilmore, Little Nicky, just, you know what I'm saying, just was putting out film after film. Waterboy, just putting them out. Some good, some bad, didn't matter. He still was putting them out. He got a Netflix deal the way he just was putting out movies over there too. Why can't Martin get a Netflix deal the way he does what he do? You know what I'm saying? The same way that Adam Sandler did what he did. Why can't Wesley go get a deal over at Hulu and put something together and drop, you know what I'm saying, drop movies and films or series and things of that nature over there? That's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at. Some of these older actors ate, but they didn't get the chance to like eat now. And they still can eat. And that's what I'm saying. A lot of these people can still eat. So Pam said the sister got her powers and dipped. Agatha all along. Yeah, she dipped out. Jenny Kale said, I'm out. I'm out. The thing, you know, Jenny Kale, it perturbed me a little bit when I found out, you know, that was Jenny Kale and it was played by, you know, another race swap, which means now that I think so, are we going to have a black Ghost Rider? Is Ghost Rider going to be black? Just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out. He says, I mean, it's always rooting the GOAT, but the rocket, shit, Wesley was on. I don't, if he can get back on. Oh, the rock. Yeah. No, I don't think he'll be back on like that. And I'm not expecting him to be back on like that. So if you think that I'm expecting him to be back on like that, nah, not like that. I expect him to be on a nice trajectory. I mean, look at what Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger, like, he should be, even though he's younger than them, but he should be on a pedestal like that. You know, you see Sylvester Stallone, he was in Creed, you know, did the Creeds. He's got his show. Arnold Schwarzenegger, he's been, you know, he's still been pumping out Terminators. He has his show on Netflix, you know, stuff like that. Like, and that's what I mean by back outside. Wesley should have that. He should have that. He should be allowed that, and we should support it. That's another thing too. We should support that if it happens. So, but yeah, man, I'm with this. I'm convinced that Wesley will be back or is back. Let me say that. I'm convinced Wesley is back. I'm convinced Wesley is back. I'm convinced Mahershala Ali has walked, but I will give them the benefit of the doubt and say that they still got him on board. But if it comes out tomorrow and say that, hey, Mahershala Ali has walked, Mr. Ali is no longer a part of this project, we will continue to write this script, find a director, but we are pushing on, and hopefully we can get this out. Look, if that comes, I will not be surprised. She says, yeah, the Black Witch supposed to be Ghost Rider is his cousin, right? Yeah, cousins. They are cousins. That's why I'm like, okay, all right. She was Midnight Suns. She's been a lot of stuff. She's actually, you know what I'm saying? She's actually a big part of that side of Marvel, the paranormal side, I guess, the occult side. She's a big deal. She's a big deal. I think one point in time, I think Doctor Strange considered her, like an equal and was looking to give her to pass on the torch. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. But that's my time, y'all. Like I said, become members. Become members. Let's get this thing rocking. I am doing a giveaway. Only to the members, though. So I need y'all to become a member. I am doing a giveaway. Where is it at? Here we go. I am doing a giveaway. Got you. Giveaway. I'm gonna do a $50 giveaway for my members, right? End of November. So we got a month. Let's get this thing going. It's gonna be a drawing. It's gonna be a drawing. 50 bones. Cash App giveaway. Or it ain't got to be Cash App. It could be however you want to distribute it to you. But it'll be $50 to, you know what I'm saying, if you are a member. Members only. So like, share, subscribe, and become a member. It's not expensive, And you don't have to be a member, but this is how you get the giveaway. This is how it happens. So do that and share it. You know what I'm saying? Let your people know, man. Come and kick it. Come to Blues House and kick it, man. You're welcome. You're welcome until I kick you out like Martin used to kick him out. But you're welcome to come over here, have a brew, kick it with the homie. You know what I'm saying? $50 Cash App giveaway. Memberships are open, and if you like to support the channel, you can always donate to the Cash App. That's $Bluminati, BLUMINATI. You can always do that. But yeah, man. Oh, snap. Without further ado, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here. Take it easy. Be safe. See y'all next time. We out.